This common outside player nuke threw the game for FaZe, even though they always were able to go secret. But then we need to ask ourselves, why? Is there a better way of taking outside? Did FaZe miss the smokes? How did Vitality actually abuse this setup from FaZe to beat FaZe on one of their best maps? Before we'll break down the smoke, I want to look over the CT half of Vitality just to understand how they won some of these rounds, since the CT side ended with a 10-2 scoreline to Vitality. FaZe for this pistol round bought 2 smokes and 1 flash. Their goal were to use the smoke to take outside control, and as we can see on the map, FaZe are going 4 players towards outside, with 3 towards red and 1 in silo. Then they have Robs in lobby as the lurker, while Vitality are set up with 1 outside, 1 in main, 2 on A site and 1 in ramp, so a very common setup in general. The match starts with a close and sloppy fight, where the silo player will take the attention of the garage player to make sure his team can cross down secret. And here ZyWOo wins the fight, but after quite a long and drawn out fight versus the silo player. And this might look bad for FaZe, they lose a player and can't trade, but this is not too bad. Forcing ZyWOo to fight here for so long makes it so that the outside players can cross to secret without being spammed. But Apex on this fight is very quick down the vent and towards the staircase, since Vitality have seen that outside has been smoked, and now that silo is cleared, well, there's a very high chance that FaZe will try to go down secret to B. Apex takes this off angle in stairs, and here as soon as he makes contact, he runs away. But he does something clever. Did you see that? Well, he does this little jump right here, where you make sure your head will hit the top of the door frame, so when you jump up you're not too long in the air, and can rather do a fast jump spot to see if FaZe are chasing him before he runs out of the door to try to trick FaZe into running out, since by now he has gotten help from FaZe, and here Vitality wins the pistol round.
Down, they know what's coming, they know what's happening. There's the run across. Apex gonna slow them but not stop them, so they press forward.
Bait them into this lower stack. Vitality are already very established here. Apex tapping one through the smoke, and all the kills coming through for Vitality. It's just Robs left standing. Oh, Messi hits a blinder.
Vitality are ready outside with ZyWOo and Apex both towards outside, with ZyWOo in garage and Apex towards secret. So when the smokes from FaZe starts to drop down, well, we will see Vitality use this nade here to blow away the smokes to try to help ZyWOo find an opening kill through them. But there's another reason for this nade, and that is for FaZe to focus this part of mid towards garage, CT spawn and heaven, and not Apex in secret so he can walk up and find a kill or 2. But Apex has been molotoved off like this, so he can't do much. But on the timing, he decides to walk up, and here Rain is holding and FaZe has found the first kill of the round. Vitality are doing a zone rotation, since in outside ZyWOo spots FaZe going down secret, so here Vitality will have the heaven player take ramp, so FaZe can go down towards B and hold for the FaZe players who are about to take secret. And here a zone rotation is the perfect call. This makes sure you will still have a ramp player after your original ramp player rotates down. And if you don't know what a zone rotation is, let me explain it fast. If this is your default and you want to rotate, instead of just sending the ramp player down secret and leaving ramp open, you do a zone rotation, where the ramp player will go down secret, but at the same time your heaven player will go down and take ramp. So yes, you leave outside an A site quite weaker, but that is way better than leaving a crucial spot unguarded like ramp. As well as Spinks drops down vent to hold off the push from FaZe, and he can find a 1-for-1 trade, which is fine, but he could have tried to play this together with FaZe. FaZe from the stairs is feeling the pressure, and here he peeks out only to whiff, and this forces the rest of Vitality in a 3v2 to save.
Battle their way into this bomb site with these flashbangs, right? You can't just drop a smoke, get some cover, plant the bomb. Here's the first engagement. Good trade from Rain.
I still don't know about Flames. Already down from ramp, but an awkward spray gifts a kill over to Frozen.
This round looks odd. We will see how FaZe uses the outside smokes to send Rain down secret rather fast, as well as having Frozen take top main control. And here we are seeing some trades. That is not what we will focus on, but rather Vitality's setup. We see Robs take ramp control without anyone there to stop him, as well as Rain taking secret, so within 50 seconds, FaZe has taken 2 crucial spots on the map without Vitality fighting it. As well as look at this spot from FaZe. He's in the open only focusing on killing the door player. If Robs were to push down, this would have been a free kill for him. Vitality stays on A to focus on holding it, since when you lose both ramp and secret, you have to hold something. But they realize rather quickly that there is no reason to hold it, and here ZyWOo and Apex will push outside to win back some much needed map control. And here ZyWOo can find 1 kill, and this kill will force FaZe to now take B site. And the off angle of FaZe might actually be good, since both FaZe player will come from the single door, the best door to run out from when you only has an SMG holding, since the space is so much more cramped versus if you went out the double door, so it's easy to line them up. And FaZe finds 2 kills and turn this round around from almost completely lost to now a win. What a hold from the young gun of Vitality. But how did this happen? Well, so far this game, FaZe has had an easy time taking secret, but everything after that has not been as easy. And here going single door and not double door was a mistake, as well as having Robs stopping up in ramp and rather holding for rotation and helping for the side take is the issue in the round.
So much of the map is dark for Vitality. Good shot from ZyWOo. That at least deals with one of these players on the extremities. Flames holds the line with the MP9. Oh, and he's gonna get out with the double.
This round is insane, let's analyze it. So FaZe has been focusing outside quite a lot, and don't worry, we will do a full breakdown on the outside smokes and how Vitality abused it. But when they are going outside, FaZe does this play with 4 players, so to set up a push towards him is not too dumb, to abuse the way the lobby player will play, since he will not be aggressive. And look at this round, Vitality has 3 players taking lobby, 2 from A side and 1 from ramp. And here Robs is holding here, since his goal is to only listen and not try to get killed. And this will allow Spinks to just run into lobby, sees it's clear and walk up the ladder and kill the silo player. An insane anti-strat towards the lobby player, and this will hurt FaZe, since this can tell you why Vitality were so prepared for this nuke pick by FaZe. As well as Vitality molotov the door, and this forces Robs to tunnel vision this. And it looks so funny with the wall hacks on. You can see Spinks run up the ladder while Robs is fully focusing the door molotov. And here as well, when Spinks is up, the ramp player will molotov here to make sure Robs can't trade Spinks when he runs down the ladder after getting the kill. And that is as well why Vitality molotov the door room, since they needed to make sure no FaZe player were there to hold for this play. FaZe tries to take outside now that they have 2 players down secret, and here ZyWOo just activates. After missing the first shot, he runs back, and then right out again and repositions here, since when he run back in, it will make FaZe think he either walks up heaven or to ramp, so when he takes his pixel angle, FaZe will not be ready, and he can clean up and finding 2 amazing kills. And this game ZyWOo played amazingly, and I will do a demo review on the end of this video about him, since he just destroyed everyone. FaZe's last 2 players are towards secret, and here Vitality are ready, but not too ready, and here FaZe are able to get both players, since on this peak Apex does, he needs Flamesy to be ready with him and peeking, and go for the kill or trade. But the timing is off by barely a second, and that is too much, and FaZe can get 2 kills from no death, and this round looks doable again. But on the retake, ZyWOo as quick as always, and Rain in the 1v2 can't win it.
Have they kept track of the bomb being lower? ZyWOo spots an elbow. Kerrigan hits the deck. Second kill from ZyWOo. Moses conjured him live.
Oh, Apex in the vents. Looking to hold on. He's got Flames in tandem. Oh, good shooting. Rain and Brokey ready for it all. And that lower bomb site is now lost, but a man disadvantage.
This round again, we will see Spinks trying something close to the fast lobby take. Since remember, last time FaZe saw the door molotov, Spinks and Vitality was taking roof and lobby. So Spinks here is hoping that FaZe will see this molotov and focus out on ramp. And it's why he is now pushing behind his molotov to try to get the first kill. And here Brokey misses a crucial shot that allows Spinks to do a lot of damage before he can fall off. ZyWOo wants to continue the speed Spinks had. And here he's running out and gets to secret as fast as possible. To be able to watch both Red and Silo, FaZe uses this interesting nade to deal with any players towards Red hiding close. It's a good molotov to know, but not too useful, as FaZe don't really have any players to deal with a Red player if there were to be one there. But Robs on all of this will walk out of single, and here can find Spinks. On this kill, FaZe will go back to lobby and leave outside, rendering ZyWOo quite useless, until FaZe are executing, since you can never count this man out. And here FaZe uses these smokes to take A site. Here are the lineups and where the smoke lands. And FaZe should have this. It's a 5v4, and the smokes are able to hold off Vitality for some time. Rain and Robs quickly find 2 more kills in a 4v2, but the British hooligan himself, Messi, goes crazy. And here he needs to do something before it's too late. And he pops this flash through the smoke and runs out on it. And here we find Robs, who got completely blinded by this. And that is the opening Vitality needed. As well as Frozen on this trade decide to grab, walk, peek, and not something faster. And here Messi has brought the game down from a 2v4 to a 2v2. And for Rain, I just feel bad. He stops watching heaven just when ZyWOo pushes out, and quickly FaZe amazing side tech has failed brutally, as Vitality finds Brokey, who early on got tagged by Spinks, and Vitality wins the round.
And Mezzi to try and deliver for Vitality. The flash is good. That gets Mezzi in. He's causing chaos, taking attention away from ZyWOo. Mezzi's doing it all right now. 3 kills. And maybe he's bought a bit of time for ZyWOo to wrap in. Rain has not taken his eyes off the heavens. Rain has been waiting for this, but the moment he looks away, the second he looks away, ZyWOo drops in on the bomb. ZyWOo sticking it. Brokey's got to make a move, and he's not going to get there in time.
Well, now we have looked over the match, I want to do a deep dive into these smokes, and the play towards outside FaZe did. and how Vitality were able to abuse this and use this against FaZe. Let's start with the play. This is how FaZe did it. But why is it such a crucial and common way of taking outside control? Well, an AWPer's wet dream is outside a nuke. It's open, so many spots to hide, and easy to get some free kills all over outside. So many teams uses these smokes to stop all of that, or just to fake it. So as a player, this is good for outside control, secret pushes and just fakes in general. The other is the way CTs are set up. In most defaults you will never have a player holding secret push, and the CTs has to rather rotate down to hold. And as a T, this is amazing, such a key part of the map can be won for free, or force a spot to be weaker or even rotations. The main utility uses for this are 2 to 3 smokes, as well as 1 more smoke for the most of the CTs will use to block any secret pushes. So how did Vitality counter these smokes and make them look quite bad from FaZe? Let's start with the pistol round. FaZe early had 3 players going down secret and Vitality just allowed this. But we saw Vitality do 2 key things as soon as they knew FaZe took secret. They sent Apex down vent and Flamesy down to B site from ramp. This makes it so FaZe could get secret for free, but had to clear everything. And that is why Apex went to single door staircase, since here it's so much to clear, so he could easily fall off and use this jump I praised to force FaZe to single door and out. And as I talked about, single door is the worst door to run out of when you're taking B. So in this round Vitality gave FaZe secret, since by just controlling this part of secret it's not enough, and rather made it hard for them to take anything else after taking secret, since when you are down secret you want to use that map control. So to see Vitality allowing FaZe to go down to secret makes sense then, since this will force FaZe to tunnel vision towards B site, and that is what Vitality wants. We already talked about this round from Vitality and Spinks, but let's put this in the context of the outside play. FaZe in this round, we're going outside again to have a shot at winning secret. And for some reason Vitality barely even tried to fight them off in secret. Why? Well, when FaZe goes outside, there are minimum of 3 players going, meaning lobby is an easy target. And as I always say, if you give away some map control, try to win some different map control back. And this is what Vitality are doing with 3 players taking lobby. And here when FaZe focuses outside in secret, it leaves Crops and lobby quite vulnerable, and this is why he hides. And Vitality can have Spinks taking the roof and finding 1 kill, all since FaZe focused outside and again tunnel vision towards it. FaZe goes for an outside fake, where they will use the outside smokes, but rather go towards ramp. But here is the issue, Vitality will play in the same way either way, so faking have nothing to say, since it's not ramp that will be weaker, but just outside in main. So when FaZe throws the outside smoke, we will see Apex rotate down through the vents and not see anyone, which means Vitality do not have to send anyone away from ramp. So FaZe thinking this will have forced the ramp player down is what lost them this round, since Flamesy is ready in this off angle. Not the best angle to play versus a lower buy, but he is able to get 2.5 kills, since Apex could call the bluff from FaZe rather quick. Whatever FaZe tries with the outside smokes, Vitality will be ready, since Vitality are not challenging this part of secret, but rather here, and this allows them to rotate down much slower. The main issue with the play towards secret were how FaZe would tunnel vision towards secret and B, and waste too many resources taking secret and leave the rest of the map quite weak. And that is what Vitality abused in the end. Since to just give secret like Vitality did is never good, but can be good if you take all the other map control away from FaZe. So we're gonna do the demo. ZyWOo, as I said, had an amazing game, guys. And by the way, he had an amazing game, like one of the best games I've ever seen. So I want to do just a full-on demo review, just let's go over it, let's look whatever happened and see. So he starts as the outside player, and that makes sense, he is the AWPer. I hate this though, you see like the color, guys? Can you like see the crosshair here? I can't. I literally had to stop using the AUG outside because I couldn't change my crosshair because crosshair color, because it just didn't work on CS2 for some reason for me. Alright, we know it's going to be a sloppy fight here. You know, it's a little bit sloppy. But it's a beautiful last shot. Use 10 bullets, which is fine. It's a kill, right? In the end, it's a kill. He's not low. It's perfect. Alright, you're going to do a quick rotation as we talked about. FaZe is taking secret. And as the outside player, as soon as you lose secret, you either go around like... As soon as you lose secret, right? As soon as you lose secret, you either go around and flank them, or you do what ZyWOo is doing now and just going back. Alright, let's see what ZyWOo does here. So first of all, he stays outside. The smokes come in. He lines up, as you can see, he lines up his crosshair right before the smoke drop in case somebody goes, in case somebody like runs out, tries to do like a peek early, because that's very common. It's very common before smokes drops and bloom, somebody will peek out. Because usually you think what ZyWOo is doing now, you think people do that before the smokes drops. You know what I mean? So That's why he's like pre-firing there, and as soon as the smoke drops, he is basically useless if he stays in garage and holding towards secret. He needs to try to spam, and that's a hard spam to hit. Like, you know, if you played a lot of Nuke, you can kind of like guess when it happens, but it's a guessing game. That's why he now goes here to seek, like in the front of garage to hold silo in case somebody's peeking. And I like this a lot. I think it's a great on. Smoke at the nether away, he uses this as cover, it's very good. Gets back, and like, yeah, he gets spammed, he just goes cover. He waits, and, you know, smokes are not going to fade yet, but as soon as they start fading like now, he's going to spam, try to find somebody, and fall off before the smokes are gone. He loses a teammate, goes outside, he sees some utility being dropped. Very unlucky timing there. But, as we talked about, this will allow him to tell people that, you know, they're going to go down. Now fully focusing here, because as you know, FaZe has one of the most popular lurkers. And the biggest thing with Rops, just so you know, he loves these type of lurks. Just walking out here, getting up here, getting in this corner, like the corner behind here. He loves these type of lurks, like completely. He's like, that's like his favorite type of lurks to do. I think like Mahone made a great video of how like Liquid abused that to beat FaZe on Nuke. So that's why he's fully focusing this, what his teammate is trying to hold. And it's good. And yeah, you see, he finds Kerrigan. Like, he finds whoever was trying to lurk, which is perfect. 3v3, unlucky here, Frozen gets a kill, and he had to gamble, right? When you find Kerrigan there, you have to gamble. Did he go B, did he go A? He gambled wrong, he have to save. Alright, we're back now, round 4. Great Molotov. This Molotov hits behind the smoke, behind red, and he goes up here. This is just a very nice off angle. You can even go up here if you have some smokes out. But it's just a very good off angle to use. I've used it a lot. Now just holding for the silo and being very active, and I like this, because in the case they have an AWPer holding you, you will always be active, always be everywhere. You know, finding that kill, right? For instance, finding that tag is something that wouldn't have happened if he stood behind credit card and just shot at the player there. But since he's moving always, he just finds the timing when Frozen or whoever that was drops down. So it's a very crucial to, like, when you're outside, don't stay still, you're gonna get killed very easy. But as well as, you know, you're gonna be able to you're not gonna be able to get those silo jumps because people won't do that. And here he gets some tags, and now he holds because the guy on main is just locked out. By the way, he's completely locked out, so you can just hold here, make sure like his teammate can try to find him, or he's gonna try itself. Misses some crucial shots, but it shouldn't matter too much. This guy is stuck here, meaning that FaZe might have 3 pairs down and will be in a 4v3. Holding, I like this. Yeah, they're gonna try to find Frozen now. Because he's outside, we already like broke down the round, but let's see. Right, oh, he sees him peek, and he gets a great kill, by the way. What a crosser and what a flick, man. A great job. So we're seeing this one of the few, right? So, oh, he sees a guy running out. Yeah, he's gonna run right back again. Right, because like, dying outside is never good. If you are the outside player, right, and you do what ZyWOo did here, you peek in, you peek here. And then very quickly you get peeked here while you're in the open, you're just dead. And that means you lose all of this just to FaZe, and you know FaZe, they're gonna smoke, run down. And losing your outside player, because outside is the guy who have to rotate over. Meaning, if something were to happen now, ZyWOo will have to go here, or have to go to A and help, ramp and help, even down secret, playing in garage, holding for main, stuff like that. You have to do a lot of things when you're an outside player. So that's why it's very crucial for him not to die here. It's why when he sees somebody come there, he want to fall back very quickly. Now he's again moving a lot, as you can see, right? Because you have seen people outside, now he wants to try to find them. This is very good. FaZe doesn't have the best guns, so it's very like crucial not to die. And yeah, he finds the scouts, now he can just pop off. Like in these type of rounds, it's ZyWOo rounds, man. He's gonna find a vulnerability like the scout over peeking and just abuse that ever since, right? Now he knows red, like look how perfect he's just pushing the guy behind red. Because like the guy's stuck, right, he's found, perfect. Bob is being planted. 3v2, it's very like, this is usually like a very like, much like a walk in the park type of retake, you know? You do the normal stuff, you find a kill, you open up, perfect. ZyWOo is now with AK, and just wait till he gets the op out. That's when this goes crazy. By the way, great lineup. I don't know if you did see it, but you know, we can go over it. So this smoke is very good because it hits, I should have done this maybe in like the demo UI, but it hits around here on the map, and that's a very crucial spot to Molotov. That's how easy it is. So you go into this wall, hit it, aim top of there, and just run and throw, left click throw, and it just is in the air long, like little enough to not explode. And now just doing the classic jiggle peek, doing this nade is very good because you want to hit a player hiding here. Because usually a player can hide on this side of silo to hold secret. So that's what this nade is for. As well as you can even use that nade, no joke, if you have a secret player or a player from red peeking. because the nade smoke will blur his vision out. So it's like you have multiple purposes. Hitting him enough for enough HP so the M4 is one shot in the head, and as well like blocking his vision completely and forcing him off. Now you want to be jiggling, and yeah, as you see, he have a player, by the way. You see him holding a lot in this and making a lot of noise. And that's because he have the player here. When he makes a lot of noise, he forces these players here to focus him and not this player here. That's why he makes a lot of noise going outside. But now, A is quite weak with only 2 players since Apex now is outside, so he's gonna go and hold here main. It has been smoked off as well, and we've seen multiple FaZe demos. Robs loves pushing that. So he's going to be chilling here and not overpeaking. And then, you know, you can't say anything, you spam the smoke, you fall back. Because like as the outside player, you need to be everywhere. You see the smokes come down now. We're going to see him trying to do this nade. Left and right click nade. Great nade, by the way. Can't see anyone. And he goes back. And now, when you don't really see anyone using these smokes, you don't really want to care too much about them, if that makes sense. Right? So you see him here, he Molotov it off, like secrets of FaZe can't go there. And now he walks out. And yeah, it's just a cleanup round. As well, I don't know if you saw that. Again, let's do some analyzing here. You see the way he drops down. This is like do this in a 1v1 if they do this planting and he knows you're heaven, okay? Look now, he drops down and if you see, he dropped down and he hit the wall. You hear that? There's no sound when you drop down like that. Then you surf down on the slated door and it will not make any sound and nobody will know you dropped down. So it's like a good thing, like a good habit. Hit the wall and then hit the door after, not the other way around. It makes it super silent to drop down. And of course, it doesn't matter now in the 4v2, but there's been like big 1v1s where players have won due to like silent drops and stuff like that. So he's starting here, not using any utility this time. He's going to save his Molotov for this, in case FaZe are going a fast play. FaZe throw this very common main smoke. This is like, it helps the silo player drop down, and it well like blocks off main, so you can kind of focus everything else. Second part of the outside utility you can use. Even this smoke I used in the last time I made a video about these two teams on Nuke. I used this as the thumbnail and people thought it was clickbaiting because I didn't really explain the smoke. But here it is. It's just like to help the outside player and really block off main, but not everything else. So you can actually take the fights. It's very good for opening if you're the T and want to op outside. You don't have to worry about the main player swinging you or holding like when you go down secret. And you can see now he's just gonna use this nade because that will blow away the smoke and you hold it. FaZe are already down as you see, so ZyWOo need to do something here. As you can see, FaZe on the minimap, because we can see the minimap. FaZe are right now around here and here. They're not going down to secret. They rather want to take ZyWOo, because ZyWOo is a threat. This is how easy it is. Whenever you play Vitality, whenever you see Vitality, ZyWOo will always be a threat. And this one just proves why. So he's here in the open. He tries to pick up this utility, which actually, in my honest opinion, is a mistake. You do not want to pick up a utility in the open when you have lost control outside and garage. Well, why? Well, because, you know, you're in the open. And he misses a crucial shot. And you can see him just running away. And you see what he does now. He goes back. When he misses the shot and he runs in, as I said in the demo review, FaZe thinks he will go back and save. So that's why he's so fast to get back again and try to get this kill. And just look at this. He now starts holding here because he understood one is in garage, but he has to change position at some point. Vitality are very quick, go down ramp and hold there, so he don't really need to focus that. So that's why he hold this perfect pixel angle. And this is like a Kenny S angle, I call this, because that's like the angles Kenny S were holding. Finds one. On the jiggle peak, he sees Robs peek out and hide again, and he's able to get 2 kills. It's just disgusting. Like, these 2 shots just ruined the whole round for FaZe. It was a winnable round. And now you just hold here, because you know he walked down. They find 2 kills. ZyWOo then on this, because now it's 2 players left. You're seeing both players. You have a guy towards like A, so they can't go back up. So all ZyWOo need to do, nade away the smoke, finds 1 kill. It's going to be fine there because he's kind of overpeaking in the 1v3, but at the same time, if he can get the info of where Rain is, right? He's going to die here. He's going to say, oh, it's ramp. He's going to win it. It's no issue. Learn it. They even drop him Molotov and he's just outside. Look at that. Let's go back and look at the cross replacement. Like on some of these peaks, I don't think everybody understands like how insane the cross replacement have to be for some of these peaks. Right? Look at this. He aim at the wall, peeks out, hits that shot. Perfect placement, right? Because you see, he aimed... Like, I need to go back one more time. He aims... Oh, I went too far. I'm so sorry, guys. He aims, like, perfectly in between that little, like, opening people always peek you from in outside. Right? Look. Let's see if I'm fast enough to even stop. Look, perfectly. Almost perfectly, right? Like adjustment flick to this is no issue. Perfectly for this. Nothing else can really fight him this early on. This is the only guy he's looking for, these 2 guys here. And it's just perfect. And... bang, finds a kill on range. Just delete it off the server. He then peeks out, and now he can just take full control. You have his teammate holding here, right there. And when he's pushing in through this, either you're going to use utility to help, or you're just going to hold for like a boost. Can't see anything, hold secret, and now you run back. A lot of noise have been cut, and you can see his ramp player is quite in the open. So that's why he is now very fast to rotate, because there's no point, by the way. If you're the open, you're outside. If your teammate have pushed here, do not hold unless he calls something. Rotate and be useful somewhere else. A lot of openers don't do that. And here, he hears them, finds a double. And just in the Molotov, finds another perfect peek, perfectly played with his teammate. A beauty to fucking watch. Molotov again, it's a default that we have seen. Aim here. And just holds for the jump spot or the boost. Because that's a very common boost, by the way. I always do that. Now, whenever like the boost hasn't happened, he want to play a little bit safer. So that's why he now plays here. And these angles with ZyWoo's reflection, just prowess at opening, it's easy kills for him. So he's just going to hold here until something happens. It's very common for operators to do that. You can see, right? Like just waiting for things. Smoke lands. If you have like a good game, you're feeling it. Like he's going to go for the smoke. Nade, I mean. Missed it a little bit. But if you have a good game, I would always like push that. Do this perfect. You see that peek he did there? And this might not look like a lot, but when let's just draw the credit, right? When you're here and you're going to peek, when you do this type of peek, you will just die. Because the guy on silo here, he's ready for that, right? So he's holding you, bang, you're dead. But when you do... Oh, let me draw his body back. When you do this type of peek, where you take your head into crouch, this guy's not ready and he has to adjust. And the time he uses to adjust, it's like a split second. Less than that's like 0.3 seconds minimum. ZyWOo know he will have a better time and faster reaction to win that fight then. If he have the proper cross replacement. It's like, so learn these type of peaks when you're opening, right? Wide swinging, jiggle peeking, crouch peeking, shoulder peeking, and stuff like that. So in this round, you can see ZyWOo is not going outside anymore. And that is because ZyWOo right now have kind of burned out everything outside, right? FaZe is not really peeking anymore. They're not going silo. They're kind of smoking it off and going down. He as the operator can't really have impact. He is such a crucial and key part of the game and the round and everything. So you want to be in the action where it happens. And that's why you will see something here. Instead of him going ramp, as you see he's going to go secret. And why? Well, FaZe will usually take outside, but going secret. And that's like the only thing Vitality so far have really like left by itself after Apex had a massive mistake. And as well here, you go through the door and not the windows. I will tell you why. The reason you go through the door, not the windows, is because you can close it and keep the sound here, right? Because Nuke on B side have three main like sound mechanics. It's the window breaking, it's the doors opening, right? If you are the operator, you break the window, you go out, you die. Well, the T can just jump out here and go out without being heard if they go out to site. And a lot of few teams does this, but I think it's a very good practice to have to rather go through the doors. It takes like around as much time and just open and close. And ZyWOo, of course, you can see the door swings not in his favor, I guess, but that's just a bug. And he can just walk up and now he's holding, right? Completely different angle and he's outside. And you can see FaZe. You can see FaZe, they're outside, they're ready for this, and you can see they're watching, you can see how careful they are peeking this, which means as soon as this is peaked, this position ZyWOo have now becomes monstrous and very dangerous. As we know in this round, Rob's gonna get that kill, and ZyWOo can't really do much. He walks out of the smoke right as soon as it fades, finds Rain, and just sticks to the fuse, and Brokey can't really peek his 1 HP, he sticks to the fuse and wins. Let's see pistol round. So ZyWOo with the P250, the only goal here is to fight Garage. You're gonna have this player jump spotting, seeing if he sees anyone, and then you're gonna have ZyWOo just clearing every single thing and finds a kill. Such a dangerous opening to give Vitality, especially ZyWOo, who's just a monster right now. Very dangerous to give him this. Alright, he walks out, he looks a little bit everywhere it seems like. Heaven fighting, he need this kill. Heaven walks down. Why is Heaven jumping there? It's very unfortunate for Heaven player, he's very tagged up. And now just hold. Make sure this, because like Vitality don't really know where to go, because they haven't gotten a lot of kills. I've gotten 3 kills. But it's like, you don't have to push anything. I always said it on my Inferno strats with my team. It's like, even though you get a lot of kill in pistol, don't stress it, because that's how you lose the pistol. So I see how slow Vitality is taking this, right? It's like, ZyWOo, check this. You go and look towards here, and you go back, you know? Just take it slow and chill. And you have to wait, by the way. It's very good he does this. You do not want to walk up alone here without your teammate and die. And this jiggle peek, it might look dumb the way he holds, Right, like the jiggle peek might look dumb, guys. You might be like, oh, that's such a bad jiggle peek. But it's not for kills. That jiggle peek is to look heaven, right? Like you're not aiming at anything here. But you're watching heaven. And in case there's somebody up here, because you can easily jump off the ladder and run away. So that's basically what he's watching for. FaZe takes a round, but yeah. Vitality deagles, low buy. You're going to smoke this off, FaZe as well as using the cross smoke. And be rather quick on this utility spin thrown. You get spammed from the main player, which is fine, and now you just run. Now you have to. It's very crucial Vitality have the Tech 9, who's this player right here first. Tech 9 can jump across here, take the fights and stuff like that, and ZyWOo on the deagle and the other player can trade him. It's much better to do it that way than the other way around. As you can see, the Tech 9 is kind of taking first contact of everything. ZyWOo now will walk down here, and this is just like a deagle's paradise, going into these windows, trying to get some one-taps. And he's gonna probably just stay here. Because as soon as Vitality takes B site, the kills will come his way. But it depends what they will do. ZyWOo now wants to open up, good cross replacement, perfectly on the left side. Apex finds a kill. He finds 2 tags on the guy in vent. Look how careful he is about secret. He can hear some people stepping towards secret. So you gotta be quick. That's why he's quickly into the vent, holding for this. And as soon as this kill comes in, right, when he gets his kill, he needs to watch out for vent. You see, he gets 2 kills, watch for vent. Alright, he's inside now, going for ramp. And this Molotov right here is just make sure that you are not being pushed, because they know FaZe is on a low buy, and low buy usually means ramp and lobby pushes. That's why you do this Molotov. It's not for yourself to peek behind it, use the Molotov or like the smoke. Like we're not doing Astralis back in like 2019 using Nvidia settings. It's just to make sure you can't be pushed and get this off angle. And, you know, you can't really see much, nothing's happening. You can kind of leave the Molotov as he does there, looking behind him a little bit, just in case something happens lobby. And then looking back when the Molotov is about to fade. Spots the first guy, clears everything, which is perfect, by the way. Clear everything there, because people could be playing behind it. A lot of people, when you see a guy here, you tunnel vision, you try to kill this guy. But what you kind of forget is that people, even though you Molotov, could be here, they could be in the corner, they could be down ramp, right? And this guy is just baiting. So it's perfect from ZyWOo, checking everything. Just jiggling it very slowly and perfectly, like quite methodically. If that's how you say it. Like just a good theory-based Counter-Strike. Alright, Vitality are getting ready. He do this smoke just to make sure nobody pushes them early on. Flames and Massive finds a kill each. Apex finds 1, and it's just 4v2. You can't really win this. Poor boy, Matthew, ZyWOo. But this rating is crazy. Let's do matches. Let's go to FaZe, see 2-0, surface spoiling. Look at that. 221 rating versus the best team in the world. Like, I think a lot of people is like, oh, it's ZyWOo, you know. That's insane. Like, look at Nuke. He had a 2.42. And in a 13-10, he had a 207. That's unheard of, by the way. 23 rounds, you played perfect Counter-Strike. 30 kills and 15 deaths, 8 assists, 95% cast, almost perfect. 130 ADR, it's insane. Watch that demo as well, guys. I won't be breaking that down. FaZe has had a streak of grand finals, and Vitality finally broke it for them. Thanks for watching, and I have 2 videos YouTube told me you would like. Bye!